Alright guys, welcome in. Ben's already asking, who am I going to go after? That's a great question, isn't it? Let's see. Let's shift over to here. So today, or at least this week, my goal is to go ahead and seek vengeance, some revenge on those that have attacked me so far. So I'd love to get through a bunch of them. I think I've been attacked like 6 different times at this point. So my goal is to try to get through as many of them as I can this week. And then next week, my goal is to attack the Fellowship. So we'll kind of get there. We're going to get ready for that. Let's see. Dempsey's doing his second attack. That's seeking vengeance. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's so true. We are now the Art Avengers. That's so true. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. So I figured I would show you guys like what my original artworks were, who attacked me, and then I'll show you who I decided to seek vengeance on. So for my first art piece, this is my character. This is Eclipsia, or Tsukisane, from my Esper's Chronicles superhero series. And I believe it was the Great Elder that attacked me. And so this is what they did. So that was their version of my Tsukisane. Oh, that's what you were kind of doing? Yep. Yeah, so I got Great Elder that did this. So I thought that was pretty cool. My next character that I had up that was attacked was Digestive Dino. Also, again, from the same Esper's Chronicles series. And so the one that got me on this one was Gib Doodles, right? He's been here in the chat a few times over the last week for our streams. He's also in the S Squad Discord now, which is kind of cool. So I got this guy right here. So that was the second attack that I got. Third one was for my boy Solal from my world building series. Hey, Ben. Did you include your bounty hunter character? My bounty hunter character? What bounty hunter character? Now I have no idea. I don't think I have a bounty hunter character. I've got one that seeks antiquities as a recent one. But yeah, this one came from Unico. He was on the stream once before last week. Oh yeah, no, they're so good. This one I thought was really cool, really abstract, really awesome looking. They even got the pattern in the pants that I had on mine. So I thought that was really cool. So yeah, so that was like the third attack. Fourth attack was on my boy Graz. So Graz is also from my world building series. So he's my red orc character. And then he got attacked by Catapult. So Catapult struck me, which I thought was really sweet. Then fifth attack was on my girl Yatal, also world building series character. And I thought they did an exceptional job. This one was from Fox, or Talks Fox. I thought this was really cool. They kind of gave the snakes some personality. I love the grittiness and the canvas feel of the background. I thought that was pretty dope. And then my last attack that I got as of, I think last night or so, was on my boy Ruku, right? Also world building series. And this one came from Fumi814, and they just did like a simple head drawing. So my goal today, seek some revenge on, at least for myself. And so I ended up deciding. Oh wait, hold on. I'm just reading the comments. You know the collab video you did with Nerd and Knight, make a character from the same description? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about him. I'm gonna be honest. It was just a one-off. I didn't think about him. I never included him. Dempsey says I was faster than Art Fight. I already drew Ruku. No, you did. You absolutely did. But I thought Great Elder had this cool image of this guy named Vector Stone. And I really wanted to do this since he was the first one to attack me. I thought he should be the first one that I attack back. And so here's the bio for Vector. On his 12th birthday, he got trapped in a version of the Backrooms, and he eventually escaped, and now he travels the multiverse with his team, and while he was in the Backrooms, he found an ancient artifact that fused with him, and he can make an indestructible purple barrier around himself and others. So he's kind of like that support type. And from what I'm figuring, I think it's this. I think this is the thing that fused him. I think that's the artifact. I could be wrong. It wasn't specific, but that's kind of what I got in my head as that's what he was proposing over here. Yep, you got Great Elder today. Yeah, so I thought it was funny that you decided on that. I had already set this up, and I was like, oh no. But it'd be kind of cool if he gets like attacked more than once. Yeah. No, I saw that one. Yep, and I thought that was an epic drawing that you did, Dempsey. I think that was like fire. It was awesome. But yeah, so I think this is the one I'm going to choose. This is the one I'm going to work with. I've got a pose that I'm thinking of that I want to exaggerate with. Because I want him to use his barrier attack, and just kind of do like an upward angle at him. But that's my goal on this one. They attacked you first. Also, the bottom character is the one I did. Oh, wait. This one, the one that's their profile pic. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, that's just their profile pic. So I included everyone's profile pics for the ones that I set up. That's so funny. Yes. Now that you mention it, I'm actually looking at the crystals. That's crazy. Oh man, so they're gonna be stoked. They're gonna be stoked, MC. But yeah, no, I thought that was pretty dope. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get to drawing, and see what we can do over here with this. Because I have an idea. I'm just not sure where we're going to go 100% just yet. And I want to exaggerate a little bit. I want to try to exaggerate this pose. Because I want the body to be kind of coming this way, like they're near the ground. And since it's like a superhero-based character, I'll try to think of it as if I was designing this character for my S-First Chronicles series and just kind of see what happens there. It's also great that they're in our communities. It's like a bonus way to give back outside readjust. No, that's so true. That's so true. I think it's pretty cool. And I don't know, I've been enjoying these challenges of like redrawing other people's OCs. I feel like that might even end up being part of the staple to the channels too. I don't know. Because I feel like we've met so many cool artists and cool people during this last week of doing art fight streams. So maybe there's got to be some focus on original character works and stuff like that. Thinking back leg over here. I don't know where thinking this leg should be somewhere over here. I'm going to flesh out most of this in a little bit. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, be sure to leave a like. If you're not already subscribed too. I still plan on using most of July for these streams. Especially if I have time after work and stuff. You know what? This one could probably be blocked out if I play this right. If I just pull the arm back here and then foreshorten it. We'll kind of see. So the arm will be over here. Maybe the hand. I'm just going to scribble in where I think the fingers might go before I actually commit and draw it. It's going to be really scratchy for me. But I feel like you guys are all used to me being scratchy as can be with some of this stuff. Ben says he only joined Art Fight today just to see who attacks me and see how they draw my characters. Yeah, I think that's just based on styles, right? So, I mean, anyone could attack anyone. Would have a different style, whether they're even a beginner artist too. So you never know if they're a beginner artist and attack you or someone that's really experienced. Hey Gibbs, welcome in. I was just I was showing everyone the attack that you did on me. I think it's this one. Nope, wrong folder. Where are you, folder? Da-da-da. It's not that folder. You'd think I would save these things with names on them, but I don't have names on them. Is this one you? I think this one's you. Yeah, there we go. So I was showing everyone the attack that you did on me, and I went through the attacks that other people did to me. And so now we're seeking revenge on artists. But the one that I chose today was Great Elder, because they were the ones that attacked me first. So I thought I'd attack them back. Let's see. I'm just kind of scribbling in here. I'll figure out everything else after as I go. I feel like maybe this part could shrink down, kind of be pushed back more. Oh, I think I hit the, yep, I did. Whoops, sorry. Kind of hit that crop button on accident. I was trying to hit the deselect button. And then we can move this leg back more, I think. Who knows, maybe I'll put him on his knee for that one. And then I could have like a, let's say this is the face. I could probably have like the hand or something out this way. Or maybe, I don't know. We could do like how, if you've ever seen the original Fantastic Four movie, Sue Storm does like her hand up for like a defense, as a defense mechanism, and creates this barrier over here. So my hope is to include the barrier in some way, shape, or form, for sure. Ben's only submitted 4 characters so far. Okay. And there's like Gibbs with 41. That crop button is the wrong place. Yeah, no, I completely agree. You hit it so many times. Yeah, it's like in the worst spot possible. Like if I do this, it's like, hey, we are right next to deselect. I don't know why they did that. Caden, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Victim number 1. Caden's victim number 1. We might be able to recognize something in here. Okay, I'm gonna actually move this whole thing. Okay, this is sketch number 1 of what I'm thinking. Or something close, like I would manipulate it as I draw over it. I like to come up with like a couple of these things, just in case. You just never know. The other one would be, what I'm thinking is like a real close one. So let's see what that close one would look like. Caden says, I'm doing good. Also, fun fact, this will be the first time that someone else has drawn Vector Stone. This is the first time, Caden. Well, look, I appreciate, I'm glad to be the first. I'm glad to be the first. Ironically, the second to attack me has characters that I made my channel on in the past. Symbiotes. Or as Ceruthocles would go. Let's see. Gibbs says, I know you're not doing me today, but I'm curious to see who you choose of my characters eventually. If I'm going to be honest, Gibbs, I have chosen you, and I actually have chosen a character. But we're not doing it on today's stream, though. And I can't tell you, because it would just ruin the surprise, I guess. But I'll let you know that you are on my list for this week. Now that means you have to show up to every stream, huh? Until it happens, right? Oh, that's funny. Alright, let's see. So, maybe something close up. Something where Because again, I'm thinking Sue Storm, Sue Richards, um, putting an arm up, and maybe you're touching the barrier. I don't know. Somewhere in here might be a touch. We'll have to mess around with it in render, but maybe somewhere on the outside or whatever. But maybe some like ripple effects. Might be kind of a cool thing to do, almost like it's a bubble of some sort. They're kind of stuck on it. You're a bit busy this week, unfortunately. No worries, no worries. I'll still end up, you'll still end up getting the art regardless, so it's all good, dude. Let's see. Should put it on a separate layer. That's all good. I'll just shrink them down a little bit. Shoulders. Yeah, something like this I feel like is a pretty powerful pose for like a barrier. This didn't really hit for me, like I thought it was. It was in my head. Some ideas just aren't good. My idea wasn't good. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. So let's do it this way. We'll set it up with like a border, so this way when I'm done with the piece I can crop it. Let's see, is that a thick enough border? Yeah, okay. Let's do it this way. I think this works. Hey Ark, how's it going, man? Hopefully you're doing well. Alright, time to add some details and things. So I just need to pull this one over. But yeah, I really, Caden, I really liked this character when I saw him. I was like, man, I gotta do this. Ark, what am I doing? I'm seeking revenge on, well, I guess Caden King, Great Elder, who attacked me as one of my first art fight attacks. He was like the absolute first one. So this one was my character Tsukisune, and then he had attacked her, like first thing. So that's the one I'm working on. So I decided to attack them back. But yeah, so you haven't missed too much. Let's see. This is where I gotta like lock in, right? Because I always do this where I'm like, when I try to redraw someone else's character, I do try to take into account that I have to draw it as if I was the one creating the character and designing it and drawing it first. So what would Vector Stone look like in my style? Let's see. Do I want to change the angle of this a little bit? Let's see. If I use a box, this might help me out. It's not going to be accurate because I'm not putting in a vanishing point.
Yeah, I'm done deceiving with my life, 'cause I can't forget those tears you cried to me.
Oh, I put this on the wrong layer too. Oh my gosh. Let's try to get this one together. There we go. So like if this was the face. Because I want him to look in kind of like that direction where the barrier's coming, right? So like, I want to try to split this as best as I can. Am I staying hydrated? I actually do have a bottle of water next to me. Let's see, here. Something like that. So I can get rid of this box. Move it up a little bit. You can't wait to see the interpretation. Yeah, no, hey. I'm excited to see how this turns out. I'm trying to think about him as if he's in my superhero realm. And I'm the one that designs him, right? Like, I'm the one that came up with the idea. So that's, like, always been my approach to these attacks that I've been doing. So that I could... So I don't have to... Like, I'm obviously taking from you, but I don't want to steal all from you, if that makes sense. I'm hoping that makes sense. Because I don't want to make one-to-one art, you know? But I really like the angle of this. And I think that box really helped me kind of like pull it off. So let's see. His eyes would be around here. And I'm glad you're here, because then I might ask you a few questions here and there. Because you had said that there's an artifact that fused to him. Is that the artifact? That's what I need to know, if that's the artifact. Let's see, if that's cheekbone, let's move this over. This might fix a weird eye thing that I might have, that I was about to hit. And the cool part is like, is what the artifact is. The thing, the symbol and stuff around Vector's arm, is that the artifact that that got fused to him? What to draw? You could try to redraw this guy in your own style. Let's see. I always do my noses with like this, so I'll keep that going. And then I got to round this out just a little bit. Male or female? Male. Ear. And then your character's got like a band-aid on them. Let's see. And then there is a hood. You're not opposed. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. No, the glove and crystal is a device he uses to realm hop. It was created by Eddie Smith, and if you look at my other characters, they also have those. Okay, so let me go back to this bio then, and then I'll kind of hide this. Because I'm curious what the ancient artifact that fused with him is. So like, or is that just the reason he has those powers? Like, there's nothing physically on him that you can visibly see, correct? Because I thought that was part of it, but if it's not, then that's okay. It doesn't change what I was planning for it. But he's a cool looking guy. I'm kind of digging him. The ancient artifact was absorbed into him. Okay, so then I don't need to have something that physically represents that. But the glove is pretty dope though. If it's for hopping. That's pretty cool. Okay. Ben just submitted 4 more characters. That's pretty dope. I might have to. Let's see if I do the arm this way. We could put the arm like this. Or something close, right? Should be too bad, because it should kind of connect here. Not that it matters. I mean, he's going to have a shirt on and other stuff, but I like to figure out what the underdrawing looks like before I do anything else. Because I feel like if the anatomy's off, then I feel like the whole thing looks wonky. Because he's kind of like a skinnier character, doesn't look jacked up or anything, but I feel like he would still be, or at least because of my world, he seems like he would be a fit character. Gonna have to zoom out a little. That was a little too much. But yeah. YouTube might end up flagging me for this, but hey, it's art. It's okay. There's nothing there. Let's see. So I'm gonna have him like holding this up. Let's see. Kane says, "Oh yeah, bro's definitely fit. He survived the pack rooms, and he has to be to do what Team Multiverse does." That's pretty cool. Why? Ark says, "Why would it? Why would it? What? Did I say something?" And then, yeah. So, oh, why? Like, why would YouTube? I don't know. He kind of looks naked. That's my thought. If that's what you're talking about. Let's see. Ender X the Great, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. We're seeking a little revenge today in art fight. Technically, I'm attacking Caden, who's attacked me. But yeah. Angry Squeak. You know what the problem is right now? This is what I'm thinking. The problem is, I feel like I drew such a great hand. It'll never happen again. It'll never happen again. It's just one and done, guys. Just gonna go retire on hand drawing while I'm ahead. To round out a little bit. Here we go. Okay. Kind of like in this hand, kind of like in the forearm. Okay. Just kind of pull that out a little bit. It's looking good. And this one could be coming from behind, I think. Let's see. Ben's like, it's not like you'll be stuck like that all day. It's just till the end of the stream. No, for sure. Evil maniacal laugh. Kane's like, I think I'm gonna draw one of Kingpin's characters today. My goal is one picture a day, and it's the 8th. I currently have 7 attacks. That's pretty dope. So far, I've done 7 attacks as well, says Gib Doodles. Oh, man. Yeah. My goal is to do as many of these attacks, like these revenge attacks, as I can before the end of the week. Because next week I'm attacking the crew. I'm attacking the Fellowship. And for that, I'll definitely make sure I attack all. There's no stopping somewhere and not getting someone an art piece. But I was thinking the purple barrier reminds me of Bunker from the Teen Titans, from the comics. Because he's got like barrier powers, but it's more like bricks. Like he does psionic bricks, but it's all like purple for himself. Let's see. Do I need to back this arm up a little? I feel like I need to. Like, would it be from here, or would the arm be further back? No, I think that's fine. I don't know. cool. Cool. Ark, you don't care that you're stuck as a plushie till the end of the stream? Let's see. Be a plushie till the end. What kind of hand would be back here? Well, if it's a Sue Storm, Sue Richards thing, usually she has like both hands. So maybe this one's got to do the same thing. It doesn't have to, but probably just to put up the barrier. And I just realized that quickly that I was drawing on the wrong layer. So the question is, oh yeah, darn it. Okay, Kingpin did this earlier in the stream. I was like, I won't do that, I'll be mindful. Nope. Here we go. Artist mistakes. Let's do that. Let's delete. Well, actually, before I delete this, let me lower the opacity on that so that I can put a new frame on top. I'm gonna go and make sure I label this. Okay, and change the song. Sorry. I can't remember this one because it's hard. We'll figure it out in just a minute. We'll figure it out in just a minute. Alright, let's label this one. Delete that. Call this frame. Shove it to the top. There we go. And then this one is my sketch. Okay. So I can move this over. And then I also realized I forgot to delete that thing, so let's delete that thing. There we go. And that should give me enough room. It's a lot of squeaking. Squeak, 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 squeaking. I think I need this one further out. And I'm also trying to, along with this, because I want to show off that glove, I'm trying to tilt it in a way where we can see it. I feel like if I just do it with shapes, I can always come back over it. Try to make more sense out of the hand. There we go. And then try to remember that it should be slightly smaller because it's away from us. The main focal point's up top. Caden's Caden's immune. Caden's immune to all magic. So maybe something like this. This would be the wrist. Let's see. Trying to get these shapes to make some sense. Oh, you had a hard time choosing between Eclipsia and Crash? I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if anyone was going to choose Eclipsia. But she has such a special spot in my heart, man. The character was originally created by a student of mine, and then and then she gave me like complete like permission and rights to it. Like when I started changing up the lore and changing up the designs and stuff like that. So it all started off as like a 5th grade science project where I needed students to create superheroes based on the human body systems. That's how she came to be. She was part of the nervous system. Or was inspired by the nervous system. I told you, I'll get one hand right and then the other one will just suffer. I'm thinking... Let me do it this way. I'm thinking if I had to figure this out, I think this finger... Say that's the base of it. Shorten this one. Arc's done with his sketch. Kane says, "Oh, that's cool." Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the so majority of the characters in my S First Chronicle series were characters that my students drew first, and then all I did was just kind of put my own spin on it and then made it fit a story. But those are some of my favorite stories to write, were the superhero ones. And I need to get back into it, but I need my dimensional adventurers to catch up to the point of where the S First Chronicles left off, because there was a moment in there where they actually met each other, and so Tsukisune has to go after her enemy, Ceruthocles. Which is also one of those original characters that I have on the character sheet for Art Fight. And so they met up with the Dimensional Adventurers, and Dimensional Adventurers gave them a way to jump through different dimensions. And all this was like after the Gods and Champions War, so I'll have to do like a real good major like recap on it at some point when I go back into writing those stories. Because there's a lot of characters that I had that died at that series. Yeah, superhero stories are cool. Yeah, those I find a lot easier to write. I think just because superheroes was like one of my first loves. And then once I loved heroes, it was like, okay, now we're gonna do some art. But anime also came in around a big part of my life too, so then I was like, ooh, gonna draw some anime. I'm sure I'm going to change some of this up once I do the line work. Because I don't know, when I do the line work, I always see different things in these lines, and then I start like manipulating and changing it up. Okay. So we've got a decent sketch. I am questioning a couple things. Like, I know this is in front, but I feel like that hand's still too big. Oh, hit that button again. Yeah. Crop button. Let's see. Oh crap, they made a crown. That's cool, but not easy to draw. I need to add it. Other than that, my rough sketch is done. Sweet. If I had to base a hero after a body system, I'd go with the oh my gosh, you can't even read that from over here. Sorry. Integumentary system? What's that system? Integumentary system. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I bet you'll never guess what kind of realm Vector is from. I don't know. I just wanna say Despicable Me. I don't know. What realm is Vector from? The outer layer, so like skin and stuff? Okay. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. It's definitely not one of our systems that we covered in 5th grade. Let's see. What is the song? We're skipping you. Alright, let's see. From a folklore realm? That's kind of cool. What would be a weird fusion creature to dragon? Just asking. Hey, guy. How you doing? Let's see. We're just here seeking revenge on Art Fight. I'm trying to get back at some of the artists that attacked me in Art Fight today. Let's see. Okay, I'm kind of liking this arm too. Okay, I think that's alright. Not too bad. Let's see. Do I need to shrink this eye? I think the eye's not bad. Ear's too big. Just getting a little nitpicky here before I actually put in like the clothes and stuff. I just need this part to look somewhat flushed out and finished. Alright, and so we'll go ahead and add in some of the clothing. Excuse me. I might change up his suit a little bit. If you're okay with that, Caden. Insanity, what's going on? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing good. We're just doing some revenge attacks on some artists that have attacked during Art Fight. And guys, real quick, if you guys are in here and you guys are enjoying the stream, you're enjoying the chat, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. It's free for you and it means the world to me. So please go ahead and hit that. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can join our community, continue staying on with all these streams for Art Fight and other things in the near future. But yeah. Feel free to change the outfit. Sweet. I'm going to keep the glove because I think that's a major component. Because that's a diamond, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. So a diamond would technically, if we say it's in the middle, let's darken that up. And then you got that design that goes this way. Let's see. But yeah, I think this is not a bad start. Like I was like I had an idea of what I wanted this guy to look like from the beginning, and I'm glad he's kind of getting there. Okay, I also realized I drew on the wrong layer again, because it's not labeled. That's all good. That's it. He's got fingerless gloves. Okay. So let's keep that in mind. So we got our fingerless. There we go. Looking pretty good. Realistic hybrid in your science class? That'd be kind of cool. I don't do realism though. I'm bad at it. Really bad at it. Let's see, that's the right hand. Good. Left hand doesn't have it gloved. So let's give him something else over here. What else do we want? You drew him in the wrong hair design? Oh. I should maybe hopefully it's an easy fix. I don't know if it'll be an easy fix. Ben says, so did anyone in your class draw superheroes based off of the brain? Yeah, we had a bunch of people that did Brain Man. Believe it or not. Don't forget the purple mark on the glove. Oh, yeah, yeah. Good call. Yeah, because I would have got into it and I would have forgot. There we go. Let's see, what else do I need? I was adding this stuff over here. Vector's a superhero here. Let's see. Isn't also purple around the gem on the glove? Yep, that'll be purple. Should call him brain matter, and they create things by telekinesis and on atoms. Well, you know, we could also. They could have also done like gray matter from Ben 10. I would have accepted that. I totally would have accepted it. I kind of want that glove design to find its way throughout the suit. We're going to test it out. We're going to see if it actually, if it would be too much. Because I also like that little black stripe you got here. I wonder what would happen if I do it like this. Like, let's say we twist the whole thing. This way we make them a little asymmetrical. Might be kind of cool. Brainstorm. Yep, I've had a brainstorm before. I've also had Brainiac, which also showed up in the S-Verse Chronicles series, because I redrew that one. Sometimes these 5th graders can get like a cool like name going. Or sometimes they name it something that does not make sense to the superpower. Would I have accepted Upchuck? Absolutely. Yes, I would have accepted him. Yes. And the heart be called Heart Attack. You know what? That's not bad. I had well, no, it was Lady Cardiac, but it was close. It was close with cardiac arrest, I guess. So it got maybe slightly dark. Do you have any advice for animators? Hey, Ghost Guy, what's going on? Or for animators? Why did I say animators? Oh my gosh. Hey, look, it's a long day. No, I don't have any advice for animators. I'm still learning how to animate myself. I did just recently do like a ball bouncing, but none of it was great. I couldn't keep the same size throughout. Ark wants to know what the hairstyle is for the character. Skip for heart, and they just skip a beat with time powers. That's cool too. They have like some chronokinesis or whatever you want to call it. I'm not very competitive for points on this one, so we're not doing a full body. Let's see. So superhero team based off of different human organs, base being in the human body, and the villains being viruses and diseases, etc. They were all human body systems when I started it. So the kids chose superheroes or supervillains. That's how I got a lot of them. Although Ceruthocles was because I had a kid named Ceruth, and we were playing kickball, and he's not an athletic guy, but he ended up catching the ball for one of the best players out there, and I just lifted him up and just yelled out Ceruthocles, and so that was like his biggest highlight of the school year because everyone was just chanting that out. But yeah. Let's see. Dempsey says, just shared my sketch on the art Discord. Now to ink it up. Gulp. Oh, that's dope. That's a dope one, Dempsey. I just looked at it. Oh, is that the crown you were talking about? Oh my gosh. Nice. Very cool, very cool. You didn't submit your tree character that looks like me because you didn't finish him. There's still plenty of time to finish a tree that looks like me. Sorry for the hardness. There we go. Sometimes the music goes a little too hard. I try to keep the stream as enjoyable as possible. We start getting you guys to like headbang, and then someone's like head falls off their neck or something. You know, it's gonna be on me. Let's see. Yeah, it's more complex than that, but had to keep the armor right. No, absolutely. Bring that music back. You were jamming. Hey, Kingpin, welcome in, dude. I was just talking about you, about, you know, like today's stream where we were like drawing on the wrong layer. I've done that at least 5 times already, dude. I feel like that's just like the constant digital artist mistake. Like I should have named it so that I wouldn't like write on it, but I didn't. Oh man. I start thinking like, you know, the music there with like screamo and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying it, but then I'm like, I wonder how many of you guys are enjoying that. But you didn't realize that until after you inked the tree. It's funny. It's the late Professor Kane Roberts. You could say it's me. It's okay. Man. Sorry, I forgot how many of these things were on here. Let's see. Maybe I should stay on Spotify for a second. Otherwise, I'll just have to pick a random song and then just watch it move all over. Let's see. Maybe. I'm alright with this one. Named him a couple months ago. Hey, it's never too late to name your characters Mr. S. That's all I'm saying. I guess it's a lot easier than my full last name. It's usually what I tell my students too. Call him Mr. S. It's a lot easier. kind of like this stripe motif. I don't know why. Let's see. I feel like this arm's crossing over, so I'm just gonna put the arm up in front. Yeah, it didn't say it was a living plushie. Doll puppet? Reminds me of my puppet master. And that was one of the art pieces where I like rendered out the hair and I really liked it. Let's see, do I need anything else on this besides figure? Oh yeah, hair, duh. There's a Kingpin that convinced you. That's pretty cool. Who grabs your arms and legs to make you move? I must have missed something. Trying to think. How would I do this right? Oh, your girlfriend's a doll master. Oh, whoa. Also, the bio for this character gives me the same vibes as Jake and Anna from Popcross. I forget who introduced me. It's been a few years now. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad we found it this year. Because I think creatively, it's just such a good outlet. narrator from Backrooms turning characters into backroom entities. Be interesting. Honestly, helping you by getting antsy to draw your own characters again. So by August, I'll be back to the grind for your own projects. That's kind of cool, yeah. Fun fact: this character is inspired by the Backcells prison story Popcross did. Oh, really? Cool. Like it's been a week and I miss all my children. Yeah, I figured that it was mainly the gem in the back rooms that was the dead giveaway. Okay, cool, cool. Kind of digging that hair. If somebody said this looks like Popcross, I would say I have not watched him more than 2 years. I don't feel like that's that bad. Okay, cool. And then we'll blend this up. So I can remember it's just one giant piece. Been more than 2 years. That was the last time we watched him. Oh man. It's too far to the right. There we go. Dempsey says, isn't things breaking into our houses when Ben's in a stream alt news at this point? No, absolutely. That's funny, man. Let's see. I might change up the pattern on them. I'll probably do that off stream because I'm near the end of my time here. So just give you guys that as a heads up. I think I might finish up in the next like minute or two. But I think all in all, I think this is looking pretty good. I'm actually happy with the way this turned out. And I think off stream I'll probably end up just, at the very least, get the line work done, figure out that design that I want on this suit, find out what I like, what I don't like. I am starting to wonder about this arm in front, or if I should like pull it over a little bit more. And if I do, how that affects some of the images or some of the things on this particular piece. Yeah. Let's see. Do some more Team Multiverse pictures today. You've done 8 of the 30 members. That's a lot of members. Wow, 30 members, pretty good. Imagine someone art fight draws 2 people's characters fighting each other, so that would be killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's see, kind of dig this. Bubble's gonna be right up in here somewhere for that barrier. Yeah. Yeah, so again, I think I'm gonna end up finishing up most of this suit and line work, and maybe put in the flats off stream, and then tomorrow's stream. I think I can stream tomorrow as well. Yeah, I got some time after my last class. I'll probably do that, and then essentially, you know, just try to wrap this one up and go into the next one. But yeah. I do want to tell you guys thank you. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you guys for chatting in the stream, liking the stream. If you didn't like the stream, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. Again, it's free for you. It means the world to me. And I appreciate you guys spending your time with me today. So yeah, appreciate you guys. I'm going to end it here. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Bye-bye.